Hello, this is going to be a reading for cardinal signs. Cardinal signs are Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra. Cardinal signs are the strongest energies in the zodiac as far as getting things going, getting things moving. We all know it takes a lot of energy to get things going sometimes. So very strong signs are allocated for that. Very stubborn signs. What do I have for cardinal signs? For the end of June 2025, I got gum in my mouth. I'm trying not to chew it too much. I love this gum. It's so soft too. It's like a natural gum. We got a lot going on in two cardinal signs, Aries and Cancer. So I think new beginnings are going to be huge. Maybe some are going to be stopped. Maybe there's going to be a lot of tension. Release. This came out for Pisces. Release. Communication. That's up the solar plexus. Somebody is needing to be courageous in order to communicate something. Or maybe somebody is needing to be courageous in order to reach out and communicate. Maybe in order to release something, or this could be you trying to release something. Giving me Aries and Libra energy with the with the balloon, the fire, and the air. Aries and Libra are the great lovers of the zodiac, too. So, it could be karmic release. Karmic, something needs to be, yes, so something can transform with metamorphosis, and that's at the throat, communication. Someone is needing to be courageous. And the way they say something or speak something is going to bring a huge change. I was just saying that in the other reading too, how Mercury is in a big placement right now too. It's like all kind of people. It's all kind of people going. People. It's all kind of things going on with the planets. Goof. A goof. Lessons is at the sacral. Maybe you're going to have to communicate some lessons that you learned. In order to release bad karma, that's what you have to do sometimes. Commitment. Maybe that's going to bring in some commitment. Maybe you know that. Maybe that's why you want to release, because it's going to change. Metamorphosis. It's going to change the trajectory of something. Lessons are the reason why we keep going through karmic cycles, because we're not learning them. Reinvention. It's a whole lot here about, redoing something and metamorphosis. It means something changing, being reborn. Morphing. Turning into a butterfly. Reinventing yourself. And that's at the root. And Saturn is these black and white colors at the root. It's at the crown. Stuck like a truck. Uh-oh, don't want to be stuck. Ruthless. Okay, so somebody is needing to release some kind of ruthless energy. Something very forceful. God, should be pulling. This could be a family trying to impose their will on you. Something very traditional. Maybe you're not a traditional person. Devotion, self-worth. Yeah, you're needing to come into yourself. This is giving me the Cancer reading. Release. Somebody's releasing and wanting to grow up. Maybe you're wanting to start your own family. You want to get from underneath the family you were born into, I think. And a family could be the work family, all that. You know, this is about reinvention. This could be any part of your life. Love, family, work. Who you're committed to, your personal relationships. That, you know, outside of the love, like, you know, and family. I was talking about Aries and Libra and how they're the lovers, you know, in the zodiac. Maybe there is a commitment here, but it's something about stuck. Two of Wands. I feel like somebody's trying to have dominion and control over somebody. Maybe somebody is releasing control. What's this release at the heart for cardinal signs? Four of Pentacles. Somebody not trying to let something go. Somebody is supposed to let something go. A family. Somebody holding on with this ruthless by the hair. Oh, I'm chewing this gum. Pardon me. Sorry. Okay. Silly girl. Somebody is holding on tight. And they need to release somebody in your family. Devotion, soulmates. Look at this. I didn't even see soulmate under there. It was self-worth, deception. This is definitely giving me shit, all the readings. Manipulation. Page of Cups underneath communication. Somebody needs to come in and apologize for something. And they need to be brave and bold to do it. Ooh, they must have really did something bad. With this ruthless here, somebody. Metamorphosis. The Page of Cups is innocent and this is sweet. This could be an idea. This could be a baby. Maybe somebody needs to communicate about a baby. Maybe somebody even hold on to something. Somebody's ruthless though. Maybe somebody was ruthless and now they need to try to come in sweet. And they just can't do it. It's making them have to dig deep into that courage. The Four of Wands in the reverse. This is a home. This is family. This is celebration. Somebody turned that in the reverse for you. Metamorphosis. They made your happy ending metamorphosize into something unhappy because they're holding on to something. Maybe it's the idea or something, a baby. Your baby could be your idea. Something about communication. I think that this is somebody needing to humble themselves and be nice because they've been very ruthless, and they're being made to release you in some way, or release some articles, you know, of yours, some things of yours. Could be a home. Came out in Cancer's reading too. The Fool in reverse. Somebody isn't getting another chance. They're not learning the lesson. They're not supported by spirit. Someone's an idiot. Someone can't learn because they're ruthless. And they gotta be, you know, usually, like, damn, if you find out you did something wrong, the average person is relieved that they get to, you know, say, my bad, you know, because now you know that the relationship can be healed because at least it's you. You know, a lot of times it feels, you know, there's relief there, like, oh shit, my bad, you know, because it wasn't nothing like that. And we cool, right? I mean, my bad, you know, but somebody here need full-blown courage to come say sorry for some fucked up shit they were doing because it was ruthless. It was somebody in your family. Maybe it's somebody that feels like they're above you. Somebody you lived with. Somebody you had a home with. Somebody took a home. Maybe they took an inheritance. Could be an Aries or an Aquarius. Someone's very mean. And they didn't learn the lesson. They didn't pass the test. I said that there's been a lot of, I think it was the collective reading, but there's been tests. Like, are you, you know, how you treat people. King of Pentacles, somebody's in a commitment with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. That's why. Someone that's trying to be in control of everything. This King of Pentacles is sleazy. You could be married to this person. Not good with money, and trying to control you and your money and whatever comes to you. Somebody might be married to this person. That's why they're able to do this. Or they just might sit in a high position, but they don't, you know, they're not a humble person. They're not... Spirit don't want them there. They about to not be there. They about to be stuck in something they created. Yeah, it was like this. It's a Two of Cups in the reverse. This is a soulmate situation, Judgment. Reinvention. Yeah, this is a soulmate situation. It's giving me the collective again. A soulmate situation was supposed to be a soulmate situation, but somebody decided to, you know, somebody did not learn the lesson. They didn't want to communicate. They're too big and bad. They King of Pentacles in reverse. You know, I'm bigger and better than you. Why? Yeah, sorry. Somebody just thought they were too good to apologize to you, or they think they're too good to apologize to you. And you're somebody that they're with. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Could be a Leo or a Virgo, or you could be a Leo or a Virgo. The only major, the Sun, a Leo in the reverse. Somebody very arrogant. Again, someone that thought they're too good to come apologize to you, peasant. You know, like, I'm too good to, you know, I could do things hurtful to people and do wrong to people, but apologize for it. I'm too good for that. I'm too, you know, important, big and bad. I'm a narcissist, whatever. They're too good to apologize to you. Chewing that gum again. 7 of Wands. You're defending yourself on something. Maybe you don't even want an apology. That's what this is over. You're defending yourself. Maybe somebody can't even come close to you to apologize. Maybe they're just completely possessed and you're protected. The Seven of Wands is somebody being in a higher position. You know, this person thinks they're higher than you, but you're higher than them. And then we got High Priestess in the reverse, Justice. Somebody saying something about this. Somebody that was involved in something. Maybe taking this house or helped this King of Pentacles in reverse harm you in some way. Take it. Take it out. Damn. And I like it because it comes with these little, if I could get it, these little tissue papers, so when you're finished with your gum, you just throw it in the little tissue paper. And just put it back. Yeah, I did. Cool. Yeah, somebody thought that they were too good to apologize to you. Sorry. Why does that thing always sound like that? When I start recording, it doesn't do that until I start recording. Maybe I'm moving around too much or something. I don't know. Look, why is it all making all that noise? Yeah, somebody is too proud, and they don't need to be. They don't have nothing to be too proud about. Probably some bras and got in their head. Somebody is just a pure shame. Shame. And then they don't want to let go. They want to continue to be ruthless. They might have been being warned to come apologize or do something or say something or change something, but they won't. Libra and also Pisces under the deck. The Nine of Coins in the reverse. Somebody has to let go of something that is supposed to make you stable. You know, this is coming out a lot right now, especially like as soon as it hit Cancer season, I'm getting houses. It's come out in like 3 readings. If somebody took your stability, a house, and Cancer rules that. It rules your stability, your home. So I feel like a lot of that is going to, whoever, you know, when people have been doing this stuff with homes and foundations and stuff like that, people are being warned. 6 of Swords, to move on to calmer waters. Maybe you did this, maybe you couldn't think about it, but this person is still being ruthless. Maybe you can't even move on to calmer waters, even though you're trying. They're like trying to hold on to you. The High Priestess in reverse. Somebody is saying something, or you are. King of Wands in the upright. Maybe it's the King of Wands that's saying something. Somebody that is like this, but in the upright, like this Sun card, but in the upright, someone who's valiant and courageous, sexy, attractive. They know their purpose and they go for what they know. They follow their heart, and they're blessed by Spirit, cared for, loved. Spirit loves this kind of energy the most because it's passion, it's strength, it's like the Fool energy. It's like just ready, and Spirit is always wanting that. Someone bold and ready to go. You know, a leader. Something is coming out. Some kind of secrets is coming out about some kind of stability. I just said that. This could be somebody that was dealing with this King of Pentacles. Both of these High Priestess, if they're not the same one, probably the same thing. There's justice coming in for something that wasn't fair. Something wasn't fair and is being brought back up. Something that was very ruthless. Something that somebody is trying to hold on to. What's the Six of Swords? The Ace of Swords in the reverse. Maybe you moved away just to calm your mind about something. Something was very ruthless. You moved away so that you could have peace. And maybe you really tried to make peace. Or maybe Spirit has moved you away from this, you know, so that he can bring down some kind of, you know, the Six of Swords is like moving away from the storm. So maybe that's what happened with the Sun in reverse again. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe Spirit is moving you away from these liars and stuff so he can, you know, give them what they deserve. That's why all this truth is coming out. When this truth comes out and this valiant person that is going to bring some kind of justice, I think, comes out, it's going to be mincemeat for someone. This King of Pentacles in the reverse. And, you know, and he want to be like this King of Wands in the upright. He want to be the man. You know, because he's the one that's supposed to be committed to something. The King of Wands is the playboy. This one want to be a playboy, and he's just not, he don't got it like that. So it's sleazy, it's nasty, it's by any means, it's by hurting people, you know, and stealing and robbing, a con man, you know, a killer even. They'll do anything, a trafficker. Anybody, anything where you can get some money. That's what they're going to do. Now, somebody does not have the balls to apologize. Again, could be a Leo. Somebody's too arrogant. Somebody thinks they're better than you. Four of Swords. They might get sick. They might need to sit down and think about it. The Six of Wands. With the Sun in reverse. I feel like this is somebody being egged on, probably by a bunch of hoes, to do this to you. You know, a bunch of hoes because you're in a commitment, you know, with the person, and they just be jealous of somebody and he ain't shit. He's a King of Pentacles in the reverse and committed to you or something, and they mad and helping them do stuff to you. That's how women are. And it'd be somebody that they know ain't even worth it. And they go against, see, women are the worst. They really are. The Empress in reverse. Women. And these are older women. These are women in their 30s, 40s, you know. Women that are in the age of the mother, about to be birthing and having children and settling down. They're in the reverse. And this goes with this home. It's something, look, the Tower. Something about this. Could be somebody's mother too. A baby mother. Could be a mother and son. Maybe somebody might end up losing your child or something. There's something here about children. You can't play with shit like this with energy, man. Stealing people's kids' ideas and shit. And then, you know, it's going to, this is the spiritual world. You don't know how important something is in the spiritual world. And when it transfers into the material world, somebody might end up losing their life because you did something to somebody in the spiritual world. You took their child or you kept them from having children, but you got children and you living your life and doing your thing. Like, what kind of shit is that? What makes you think that you have the right to dictate whether or not somebody can have kids or not while you walking around with kids and shit? This is crazy to me. And that's how innocent people get caught up in stuff. That is pissing me off because I've been getting that a lot. The sacrifice of the innocence. People think that they can do stuff and get away with it forever. And you don't. You never get away with it. Nobody does ever. But they like to sit up and try to make up things about you in their head to make you a bad person, that make you somebody that deserves some kind of injustice. But, you know, even that is not somebody, that's God's job to put out justice. It's not your job to jump up and decide you want to give somebody some justice and then they don't deserve it. You asking for it. You asking for it. That's crazy. Like, people are literally loop-de-loo. Straight up. I never want to be nobody else. It's crazy. Or stop anybody else. Seven of Swords. This is stealing somebody that stole a home. Again, metamorphosis. They turned something all the way into something that it wasn't supposed to be. It was never supposed to be. This is giving me vampire. That's because this is an unnatural creation of something. And it's crazy. He's coming out of the dang on coffin. The Hermit. Somebody had to go within or needed some time alone. I think that's you getting away from this storm, you know, with the Six of Swords. It's giving me the Cancer reading. Needing to do this in order to forge a new path or because it's something stuck. This stupid ass King of Pentacles here. Hermit card. Somebody is going within. They know about this stealing. They know that somebody stole something from them. The Six of Wands. In the reverse, again, this is a narcissist. Somebody being egged on by a bunch of, you know, childish, ignorant people. Probably some hoes. Maybe they're friends, you know. But usually it's hoes. The Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. Someone is not able to heal something. Someone's a narcissist and they can't heal something, they can't fix something. Something went too far, they did too much. Trying to be ruthless. Trying to be as mean. Look, this King of Pentacles in the reverse. In the reverse again, trying to be ruthless, trying to, you know, who you think you are, Scarface? I said that before. Everybody want to be Scarface. That fool was not for, a couple of years of balling. You're going to give your whole life away for that? And be worried and be, you know, that's crazy. People don't appreciate peace. The Five of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is being caught up for lying. Somebody's foolishness, and as far as they went to hurt you, to be ruthless, this is being revealed. And it's because they're not learning the lesson. A King of Swords is coming in too. You got a King of Wands in the upright, a King of Swords, somebody who's going to cut something off. This could be a doctor, a surgeon, some kind of professional. A lawyer. Somebody sees something and they want to help you because this person right here, this fool in reverse, they don't have no respect. The way they do things, people are just looking at them like they're weak. They're bullying somebody here. Somebody that they're supposed to have a commitment with. This is giving me that twin flame situation. I think a lot of that's going to end up coming out too. Seven of Wands. Someone's defending themselves. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Something isn't working. Something isn't coming into fruition. I said because somebody is being caught. Look, something is dying. Death card, Scorpio. Something is dying. Something is dead. It's not being birthed. A King of Swords, maybe. I feel like somebody came in and cut something out. Could be like a surgeon again or something, but... Something is dead. It's not. 10 of Wands. It's over. It's over. Somebody didn't learn the lesson. And it's over. Somebody is not going to have to keep going through this. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to have to be balanced. This King of Pentacles will have to give you something. He might not have it. He's in reverse. He don't got no money. He don't got nothing. He done squandered everything. Trying to be in control of something. Squandering everything. Maybe the Wands, though. That's why he don't want to face you, because they embarrassed. 4 of Wands. He got to give you this 4 of Wands right here. This metamorphosis. I'm telling you, 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands in the upright. He got to give you this house back, this home, this stability, something. He got to give you something back and make it fair, because something was unjust. Something from the past with the 6 of Cups. This is karmic. Something that he was supposed to show you love and sweetness from the past and they didn't. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe somebody got into a commitment with someone else. Maybe they were committed to somebody and they didn't tell you. That happens a lot. You got to watch them, because them be them warlock and witch couples. They let each other do this and do that so they could get at other people's energy. Queen of Swords, but you know, you're not supposed to do that because people have free will. You're not supposed to lie about your commitment, so that's going to turn around on people. But people that knew that people were committed, you know, no. But people that lied, didn't tell you, that's turning around too. Queen of Swords here, and there's a King of Swords here. There's a couple here too. And maybe this King of Swords is somebody that you're supposed to be with. And he's helping you again. Put something to an end. You done got with a fool. You were been with a fool. And now you with somebody intelligent and sharp. Somebody methodical and strategic. Like you. You're both that way, and you both communicate well, so you're not going to have to... See, that's what I mean. That's why this person feels he has to be all brave to come communicate with you, because he ain't right. But these two, they're right, and they're going to be able to communicate fine, just fine. Somebody might even have a baby. This Santa Muerte is pregnant, even though it's the death card. Didn't I say something about you can't have kids? Look, it might be something about that. Somebody was trying to mess up you having children. You know, I just said a witchy couple here with this Queen of Pentacles here. They could have been doing spell work, trying to take from your... That's your solar plexus, but trying to take from it. Look, and the Fool in reverse could have definitely been trying to take from your solar plexus chakra. I mean, from your sacral. Trying to keep you from having children and stuff like that. So they could have your creative energy or something like that. The 4 of Cups. Somebody is in extreme melancholy. They're being judged for what they tried to do to their twin flame or to their soulmate. They turned it into a twin flame situation. This came out in Cancer, I think. The 1111 again, this home is twin flame too. But again, this is you having your own. The rods represent flame. There's 4 flames here. It ain't no twin flame. Everybody has their own energy. That twin flame shit is, again, I've been posting about it. Thomas and Nosferatu, Thomas means twin. And he was part of the secret society, and he sold his wife out to the vampire. That's what happened. And that's what this is. A vampire is a witch or a warlock. It could be either or. If man or a woman, it's a demon. It's an undead something. And they do things so heinous. They do things against the spirit on purpose so that they can become this undead thing. An abomination, basically. They want to become that. It gives them power, I guess. But, I mean, I don't think that they like being it once they are at all. That's what they don't tell you. They try to make it seem like it's something glamorous, and it definitely isn't. Oh, my God. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's not getting a new start. Somebody might be sick. They're so sick. You know, they're so depressed. It might make themselves sick. Seven of Swords, because they were stealing. I said that too. I said you can, gluttony is, you know, that messes with your stomach. You could make yourself sick from stealing, taking too much, taking what's not yours. That's gluttony. And it'll affect your stomach. Four of Coins in the reverse. They gotta let this go. That's right here at the heart. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's work. Something that somebody been working on or mastered that they tried to take. These two, the Empress in the reverse again. And the Four of Pentacles. This Empress in the reverse trying to hold on to something. Again, it could be this person's baby mama or, you know, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, or this could be a mother. Maybe that's why your relationships are bad, because your mother ain't worth a damn. You got the Empress in reverse here too. And it could be that. It could be... It could be that. It could be that somebody's mother didn't teach them to communicate. Maybe their mother taught them to be a narcissist and, you know, never admit that they're wrong. I know a lot of people that are like that. They teach their kids to never admit when they're wrong and stuff like that. I mean, I understand not snitching and so Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Something is extremely karmic. And it's going to take a lot of energy to move forward. And Spirit is putting it together. Putting things, making things die. Revealing a lot. I think this is going to be just a very... Especially the first, like, quarter of Jupiter being in Cancer. It's going to be like... All this stuff is going to be coming out. It's going to be a lot. A lot on people. And they're going to be aggressive, mad, upset about it. With Aries and stuff like that. So, Eight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. In the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody might be going to jail because of something that they took. Yeah, was stuck. Somebody might end up in prison. Ace of Wands in the reverse. They might end up getting sick in prison. Somebody's going to prison. I think it's real prison too with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like something's not coming in, something's stuck. The Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, but I don't think it's in the upright for this person. This sacrifice, this could be child sacrifice too. The Sun in reverse came out twice with the kids and stuff. I don't like it. And the Fool card in reverse is also like childishness, kids, the devil. Look at that. I mean, here we go. It's on. We fighting the devil. It's time to face the devil. Everybody. The Nine of Swords. Somebody facing the devil. They're having nightmares about this house, this metamorphosis, this thing that they decided to take control of and be ruthless and haunt somebody. I don't know. It's like somebody tried to be tried to play God or something in somebody's life. They thought that they had the ability to do that they were bigger than you with the Sun card. They were able to do that to you. That was okay to do it to you because they're better than you. Somebody really looked down on somebody here. But here we got Capricorn came out like what? So did Libra came out. Where's Cancer? Cancer said, I am tired, bitch. You've been pulling me out all morning. Cancer didn't show up at all. I said, I am chilling. I'm done. Nope. It was coming out a lot in their reading. The moon and stuff like that. Nothing came out Cancer. That's so hilarious. Everybody else came out though. I appreciate that. Cappy, Aries, and Libra. Yeah, that's what I have. This is what is trying to get going into the collective right now. Again, I think that there's going to be, you know, Saturn is the devil too. It's like, it's going to be war. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight, you know. Something is going to be a fight. And it's going to be that way for a while. I think you're going to be going at it with someone for a while because of all the cardinal energy and the karma, and the Jupiter is there like making everything bigger. So that's what I have, cardinal signs. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. I hope that it resonated and it helped. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.